never walk alone, as this is our last walking alone together here in the Sportieri cage. Welcome to the press conference edition for the Div C final. PC in his role, Eagle in his nest. Terry Tam back in the fold.
Back from the lovely home country, and it was fun. It was good stuff.
How was Macedonia?
Didn't go to Macedonia. For sure went to Greece and Italy, though.
Cyprus.
Not offended by that, Mo. Not gonna lie. I'm offended by your
Go to
racism.
Macedonia?
Okay, well, how
Macedonia.
was the gateway to the west, as in Turkey? How was Istanbul?
Great. It was great.
Excellent. Okay, it's now time to break down what we have here. Last week we had the Final Four. We're down to the Final Two. STL makes it, as does 2.5 Dads. We could probably agree that STL, we didn't think they'd be here, but they're here.
Well, I had said during the regular season, the loser of the game against STL and Grip and Rip in the regular season would eventually win the game in the semifinal in the playoffs.
Well, let's just say Grip and Rip brought me a chocolate milk.
They did. I forgot to bring it, but I'll bring it. You'll see it at the finals. I'll bring it to the finals. I'm going to feed you during the broadcast.
Please, hurry.
I'm sure Vinny G would like that.
Speaking of things Terry said, didn't Terry say something about 2.5 Dads not being really championship caliber?
Did he call it
I possibly might have said those words. Don't remember, I do spew a lot of ish.
You discredited my top 5 list.
I discredit everything you say, and so does Pease.
Yeah, it's true. It's fun. That's my reason for being.
Okay, anyway, so we have STL, we have 2.5 Dads in this final. By the way, STL has to wear pennies or second uniform. Just let you know.
STL's wearing the pennies?
Are you guys wearing pennies?
No. Undetermined. Okay, we'll figure that out later. Maybe they need new kits from Sportieri. New kits?
Maybe we are going from Sportieri.
How about new championship kits for STL?
Sportieri is your proud home of the FPF uniforms, so don't forget to get uniforms for next winter season.
Sportieri is the Reebok of the UFC.
So we will break.
Maybe not mention another clothing company.
We do not mention RBK.
If you watch the UFC, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes. Well, look, we're going to break it down here. Terry and I will have our one-on-ones with the Dans and, of course, STL reps. And then we'll do a head-to-head battle with these two teams. Come up next, we will do the first one-on-one edition here. Terry Tam will talk to...
STL?
From who? From STL.
Oh, I'm talking to Terrence Morsing and Dylan Taylor.
Terrence Morsing?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, Terrence Morsing. Not Terrence Morsing. Terrence Adams. My mistake. Terrence Morsing, phenomenal quarterback for Crisp in the winter season. I'm talking to Terrence Adams, rusher extraordinaire from STL.
I see you prepped. Stay tuned. Welcome back to You'll Never Walk Alone. Terry Tam in the hot seat today. Beside me, Pease here. We got STL.
They didn't walk alone.
STL in the building.
They didn't walk alone. They did not walk alone today. We got quarterback Dylan Taylor and rusher Terrence Adams, not Terrence Morsink. How you guys feeling?
I'm feeling good today, it's just going up on a Thursday. Chilling out.
You guys feeling pretty good? Is this your first finals, both of you guys?
Nope.
We got some finals experiences.
We were in the spring C finals last year, but not as a quarterback.
Shout out to the originals, and this is my third final, so it's not a really...
Oh, sure, you guys played for the originals.
Not a big deal.
My God. Nah, it's okay. I'm just asking questions here. Okay, so going into the season, what were your expectations the entire season? Did you... Honestly, there's a lot of teams say they're going to win. They say they're going to go in. They're going to win. Obviously, nobody wants to lose. Did you expect to be in the finals?
A lot of people don't know this, but I'm the GM of our team, and I assembled a super squad. So there's a couple of people I went after during the preseason, and I just let them know before the game started. I said, if you want to be a part of something big and something great, you got to join STL.
Confidence, eh?
Not too many people knew what was going on, but we put the pieces together and we're ready to do what we got to do.
That's better than my recruiting speech. I usually say I have beer. Come over.
They all just come.
Yeah. I make them sign waivers and it's done.
And by looking at your roster, you know why.
Many of the guys like we've played with before, San Laurent Spartans.
Yeah, of
That's where
course.
the STL
Represent St. Laurent Spartans as well.
Yeah. That's where the name comes from.
That's where it is, man, right there.
And yeah, it was time to
It's good.
give me some good weapons on the field. And
You guys do have some good weapons. In the regular season, what was your toughest matchup, let's say? What was one, looking like hindsight,
it was definitely the grip and rip matchup.
in the one you guys lost or the one you guys won in the playoffs?
Both.
Both. There you go.
We give our respect to the Grip and Rip Association. They're all right, but they did what they had to do, and we're here now.
So this question goes to the GM. So since you put this team together, who is your MVP of your team this season so far?
Oh, the MVP of this team, by far, that's a shout out to my boy Seth
Seth, eh?
and a late round pickup Cornelius. These two guys are game changers.
Game changer.
Nobody's even ready for what they do. When I call my defensive audibles out there, they let everybody else know what's going on, and they're amazing.
So it's not it.
It's just an all-star.
It's just an awesome. What about James?
It's it.
It's it.
James, some people know him as Mini Gronk, but he's also
I like Mini Gronk. It's a good one.
Mini Gronk. That's what he goes by. I know he's watching right now, so Mini Gronk, how are you, bud? We love you over here. And that's about it.
Game plan going into this against, I don't know, I don't think you guys want to give it up too much, but what are you guys looking, what did you guys notice from the 2.5 downs watching?
Can I tell them the game plan?
Go ahead.
Yeah? Well, they have the best quarterback. And
Second best quarterback.
Well,
best
between you and me, I thought they should have given it to him over Vinny. But
No, you're completely wrong. but whatever,
That's something
fine.
we'll
That's
talk
why you're
about
sitting there
another
and I'm
day.
sitting
That's
here.
debatable.
Well, you know,
They're
but
they're
when your
identical
quarterback,
quarterbacks, by the way.
when your quarterback throws for
Identical.
90% in one game, like he's got to be unstoppable, right?
Sure, or just give it to the receivers for catching the ball all the time.
Maybe it's something like that. But that guy is just unstoppable. I don't know even how do you stop Joey Taylor?
So what's your game plan?
My game plan, well, honestly, defensively, is for my rusher to hopefully shut him down.
Rusher extraordinaire.
Rusher extraordinary. I like I've been calling you all
Rusher
season.
extraordinaire.
What about offensively? What did you notice from their defense?
A lot of zone. Just gonna have to be on my game.
The thing is, with 2.5 downs, I don't think they know what they're doing, which makes it so effective.
When you play a team that doesn't know what they're doing, right? What do you do? What do you game plan?
But they also made it to the finals, so
It's their second finals appearance as well.
Yeah.
So it's a team that's like from the first time I saw them play, I'll be as guilty as anyone else. I said I don't know what's going on. I don't see it. But they've been successful since they've started FPF. They've continued to prove analysts like Terry Tam wrong, as they've been.
Even though I
success-
pick them to win consistently.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Consistently.
So given the unorthodox nature, do you feel you prepare any differently, or is it just another game for STL?
just another game that we gotta win.
Who's their main guy? Who are you focusing in on?
Joey Taylor.
Joey Taylor.
course.
How do you stop him? He's unstoppable.
Guys like,
touchdown man, you gotta.
of course, but guys like Danny McPhee, the rusher / snapper, guys like Danny Aylward, who's going to be in the hot
that
seat in a
half
couple
Dan?
minutes.
Is that what he
Yeah,
goes
he's
by?
the half
Dan,
Dan.
yeah.
Short one.
But
He's the
I
half
thought
Dan.
the baby was the half Dan. Is the baby playing?
No, baby's not playing.
No?
Baby's in the house though, but baby's not playing.
The baby?
Danny Aylward's baby's in the house.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
I thought the baby was the half Dan.
Dan Jr.
I don't know who the second Dan is, but the half Dan is Danny Mac, rusher, and
Yeah, it'll
snapper.
definitely be Joey Taylor, Danny Mac, key guys to watch. But I think it starts off with our rush shutting down Joey Taylor.
I think so
If the
too.
baby's on the field, I won't be afraid to deflag him. though. I'm ready for that.
You know that.
So, Terrence, this is going to be your third final. Were you rushing in the other two?
Yes, I was.
And I see 0 championships next to your name. So, if all the pressure's on you, what's going to turn the game around this time around?
I'm going to tell you the truth. Football is a team game, and right now we're in a position where we have a great team in a great position, and we're ready to do what we got to do. Since the beginning of this playoff run, I put the team on my back on defense, and
team
I've
on
got
back,
8
Joe.
sacks in 3 games, and I'm ready just to light it up. So if I got to do what I got to do, I'm not afraid, and I'm looking to have a great performance.
13
That's it.
sacks this season. I'm pretty impressed with Terrence Adams. I've also been impressed. I played against Terrence when he was hungover and he had a sick game against us last in the winter. So I hopefully you keep it up, Dylan. No joke, I've been on your dick all year, man. This is
Very professional.
honestly, I'm excited to see you guys in the finals. I'm happy that you guys you slid under the radar for the first 5 games, I'd say, and then people started noticing. And
It's not really that we slipped under the radar. It's just the people writing the articles online. I'm not sure who writes it for Division C,
Simon.
but he just
Simon
Simon.
Dagenet.
Oh yeah, Simon Dagenet.
Simon Dags.
The villain himself.
Yeah, he
He's not an STL fan.
he didn't even have us in his power rankings.
He doesn't know
going
where
into
St.
the
Laurent
playoffs.
is on the map.
He's a great guy though, but
He's not.
guy.
He's not.
He's villainous.
We also
Solid
got told that we didn't play playoff teams all year long.
Playoffs.
Oh, you
yes.
did? Okay, yeah.
Yes,
And then all
playoff
of a sudden
teams.
we started playing playoff teams, and we're 3-0. So
So you're 3-0 against playoff teams.
Yeah.
Prove Simon wrong.
We're doing all right. We're doing all right.
So hopefully you guys pull it off. I'm pulling for you guys. I'll tell you my picks later on. Ego?
So what happens to STL next season? Does it change depending on the outcome of this game? Does it still exist? Do you guys make changes? You move up, move down? How much does this game have in terms of the continuation of STL?
Thank you. There's a very good chance that you're going to see us again, guaranteed. With who, and that's yet to be determined.
So now, Dylan, you're playing a Division B final as well.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
You gonna be tired?
Nope.
I think you're the only one going for a double championship.
Yeah, we were
this
talking
time
about that
around.
outside. I think
Yeah,
you're the only one.
only one.
And usually there's about 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And this year you're the only
Usually
one.
it's Rashdi.
Usually it's Rashdi. Usually it's Rashdi 3 times.
Yeah.
So good luck, guys, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. You guys are a good team. You guys are a bunch of good guys. Keep Jamie on a leash, and if he has a good game, I think you guys will be able to take
We're
this.
going to put on a show. That's guaranteed.
Good. That's all we want to see. We'll be in Brossard at 6 o'clock, Division C final, STL versus 2.5 Dans. When we're back, Mo Khan's going to be interviewing 2.5 Dans.
Calling the Audible has been brought to you by the English Montreal School Board's DEAL program. Distance education for all learners will allow you to obtain your high school diploma or prerequisites for CEGEP or vocational studies from the comfort of your own home. It's never too late to go back to school. Learn anywhere at your own pace and get your diploma. Call 514-788-5937 for information or visit www.distanted.ca for more details. Now, welcome back to You'll Never Walk Alone here. It's the second half of the DIFC press conference. Joining us from the 2.5 Dans, Danny Elward. Danny, first and foremost, thank you very much for joining us here. I know you've waited patiently.
Yeah, no worries.
You brought the little one with you as well.
Yeah, the baby's been good, so we're lucky.
Baby
Good.
Dan.
Good. Just don't
Baby
bring the
Dan,
baby
exactly.
around Terrence Edwards. Or is it Adams?
Adams.
Adams.
Not more,
We're so prepared for the Dipsy podcast.
You'll be so hard.
We'll never prepare alone.
Never prepare alone. We prepare together. One word to describe your offense is what?
effective. That's
How
what I
about
like.
frenetic?
Yeah, that works.
Unorthodox.
Unorthodox. Yeah, we've heard all of them.
Winning.
Awkward. I like winning.
Dominant.
Dominant.
It
Yeah.
has been.
I mean, just look at Joey's completion percentage. I mean, that's
Was it high 80s this year?
it was just about 80.
Look, and
I mean-
in defensive joy, may have added a couple of completions. If you know
He
what I
also,
If
this is
anything, you
also the
took away
second.
completions.
This is also the second season Joey Taylor has thrown more than 50 touchdowns, and he never gets the credit that he deserves. If you notice, Terry Tam is not in the seat interviewing you. How do you feel about that? And what words do you have for Terry Tam?
was-
Who has not
mean?
been
I was
able to
waiting.
do it?
Next segment.
Okay.
All right, fine. We'll
I
say
was
next
under
segment.
strict instructions to get him.
Nice.
In your mind, the general consensus, and people who I've asked this question to, find your team very gimmicky as opposed to being a football team. Do you think that's a lack of respect going your way?
Yeah, I would say that we look unintimidating. To say we were a bunch of short guys.
You can say it. Short white guys.
Short white guys, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say short white guys, but yeah, short white guys that never played football in their life, and now we're winning at flag football, and it irritates a lot of actual football players that we're running by them.
Look, we know Joey Taylor, as Pease made the point before, fantastic numbers as with 50 TDs and then the percentage as well. How would you describe Joey Taylor as a quarterback, especially in the system that he employs with you guys?
Well, I think he knows what he's good at, and he doesn't want to stray from that. He's effective at what he does, and he makes sure that every game we're ready to do the same thing over and over again. And no matter if you've played us before or not, you think you know what we're going to do, and we surprise you every time.
I've always said Joey Taylor is one of my favorite play callers in FPF. He calls a lot of plays that no one has seen before. What do you think makes him such an effective play caller?
I would say stubbornness.
Nice.
Because he knows what he wants to do, and he doesn't care if you line up and you look like you're going to stop it. He's going to find a way to make you look dumb.
Fair.
We have the athletes to beat you on the outside and the inside, and we're going to beat you with 3-yard, 4-yard, 5-yard completions, and you're going to get annoyed of us very quickly.
Fair.
So I think, was it last season or last year, you picked up Simon Lahey to play for you guys. This year you picked up Matthew Rupchik. How much has Rupchik changed the dynamics of your team? What has he added? What has he made better? Or what has he potentially taken away?
He's added to our team tremendously. He was the perfect complement to our offense and our defense. We really needed someone on the outside that could lock down the top receiver, and he's really stepped up this year. Even on offense, he fits our little gimmicky offense. He's fast, he's shifty, and it really works out perfectly for our offense.
So when you see STL, what worries you about them?
A lot worries me.
Well, go ahead. I mean, we're waiting for the answer.
Yeah, that's it. Well, I mean, they can score. I mean, you looked at their game last week. They can really put up points, and they can do it in a
They
hurry.
almost choked that game, actually.
They still put up that many points. Like, I'm worried defensively about if we can hold that team.
If there's one player you have to worry about in particular, though, is it maybe Terrence Adams and his pass rushing ability? Is it
Definitely.
Dylan Taylor, or is it a guy like James Nowakowski who has come up with clutch catches for them, especially in the red zone?
Obviously, Terrence is a high-end rusher, and we're confident that Joey will be able to get rid of the ball quick enough so that he's not a factor in this game.
How healthy is your team? Because
100%.
I know you're not going to reveal the details, but it
100%.
seems like some guys are banged up going into this final.
I think Joey's been hurt for the last 3 years. He's always hurt, but he doesn't show it.
Emotionally or otherwise?
All kinds.
Awesome.
Mentally, physically, he's usually hurt, but he rarely shows it on the field. And if he does, it's bad.
So how do you guys survive playing with 7 guys? We were just talking off there, right?
Yeah.
About, your future intentions with 2.5 Dans, but like there's teams such as STL that has 10 guys, or you guys play maybe minimum 6, at times 7 if you're lucky 8.
No, all of last year in the winter we played 6. We're fine with it. We're fine with playing every snap because we trust the 6 that we have, and now the 7. We trust that no matter who's on the field, we're going to make a play, and we trust in our own ability personally to make that play.
Now, look, before we get Terry Tam back in here next segment, if you guys were to win the Div C final, would you make him kiss your cleats?
No, I would just want him to look at the trophy and, make sure he knows that he was definitely wrong.
Because he
about all
called
of
me
it.
out when I said
Oh,
Joey
yeah.
Taylor was the best quarterback, and he's like,
He laughed at it. Yeah, because Joey is not your typical stand in the pocket and throw the ball 40 yards down the field strike. That's not his game. But everyone wants that quarterback. But give me Joey in any game.
Give me a guy who wins.
Exactly.
That's what
Give
Joey
me the
Taylor
winner.
does.
Give me the winner.
This is going to be your second final. The first one was Division 6?
5.
5 versus Les Malouds.
Yeah, it was our first year.
Yeah, and I remember watching that game, and you guys came out flat. Let's call it what it is.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
Do you think you're going to be different this time around? I mean, was it nerves the first time you didn't know what to expect? I mean, how much have you learned from that experience?
Yeah,
here?
I think it was nerves. I think the first game was definitely nerves. The first final, everyone was a little jittery, and then we drove down the field on the first drive, and we got stopped right on the goal line on 4th down, and the whole team kind of lost a little bit right there. I think if we would have scored right there, I think the game would have been very different. But because of that, our team took a step back, and we really played on our heels the rest of the game.
finally, I'll ask this question to you. 2.5 Dans will win the Div C title because of what?
Joey Taylor. I mean, it's that simple. It comes down to quarterbacks in this league, and I have faith that I have the best one in the division.
Let's say Dan McPhee goes down. Would you bring in Peasy as a snapper? Because Peasy's got amazing hands. I think he would fit your
I
offense
don't fit that offense
perfectly.
at all.
He's the complete opposite of what we want out of our snapper.
You gotta be fast to play on that.
So you're saying Joey's passing completion will be in the 40s then?
Oh, it might be. It might drop dramatically. I've seen PC's hands.
Hey, my hands are fine. It's the speed. It's just the yards per catch will.
Yeah.
Or
The act
that's
is like,
Joey's yards per pass. Coming up next, we're going to have on the reps now for both teams, and we'll hear what Danny Elwer has to say about Terry Tam as he's been given specific instructions from Joey Taylor. Stay tuned. This is You'll Never Walk Alone. Calling the Audible has been brought to you by the English Montreal School Board's DEAL program. Distance education for all learners will allow you to obtain your high school diploma or prerequisites for SAGEP or vocational studies from the comfort of your own home. It's never too late to go back to school. Learn anywhere at your own pace and get your diploma. Call 514-788-5937 for information or visit www.distanted.ca for more details.
with an imposter.
And we're back here at You'll Never Walk Alone, our last podcast of the season. Don't forget the DIFC final will be going at 6 p.m.
6 p.m.
Well, approximately 6 p.m.
Sunday.
in Brossard,
Not
just
Saturday.
to make sure no one goes to Lachine. I don't want anyone to show up to Lachine like Terrell Edwards would do so.
My name is Terrence Adams.
Oh,
Terrell.
sorry. Yeah.
Thanks, Mokan.
Terrell
Maybe that's why he got your stats wrong in the last game.
Well, yeah, that's Mokan.
Wait, no, your stats are correct, no?
Well, 3 sacks. He gave me 2, but we'll just count that as bonus, I guess.
Yeah.
It's already
All right, it's now the end of the show here for Div C, and this is the opportunity, the platform for both teams to talk a little jibber-jabber at each other. But before we do that, Danny, you have some words for Terry Tam, so please go ahead and we'll
Excited
get
for
to
this
the
right
real deal.
All year long.
I was totally unprepared for this.
ready for this. Ready.
No, you're not.
I couldn't sleep last night. I'm so excited.
It's kind of like a high
You
school
were
dance.
waiting for this. I wish Joey was here. Joey would be.
But I see Joy every week. Doesn't say anything. But good stuff though.
Really?
Yeah, it doesn't say anything.
That's it's embarrassing. Wow, I really don't have much to say to you. My anger is just
trash
bubbling
talk
right now. I see the hair and it's getting to me. Yeah. It's really the hair that's yeah.
You're
Yeah.
jealous of it.
I'm happy with my little buzz cut. I'm doing some
You
balding.
got like some Conor McGregor eyes right here.
Ego, I'd love to hear an ego.
Proceed. I got nothing. I have nothing right now.
I was thinking Sheamus
hurting me.
eyes,
He's
actually,
hurting
from
me.
the WWE. Sheamus, the wrestler.
Sheamus? No, he doesn't look like Sheamus, man.
Yeah.
Don't
Eyes,
insult
eyes.
Sheamus.
I feel like there's a lot of Irish stereotyping right now.
Are you Irish?
There is a bit.
Oh, you are? I had no idea.
I feel like I'm getting Irish
Like I
stereotyping.
said,
No
Owen
one's
Nolan,
Irish.
who's from Northern Ireland.
Northern
We're
Ireland.
Irish guys.
Whatever, man. You do look like
I'll
Conor
take
McGregor.
anything.
This is highly relevant.
Highly.
It is. Okay, sorry guys. We forgot about STL here. All right, guys, look, it's your opportunity here to talk some trash talk here. Daniel, I'll ask you this question. Are you intimidated by Terrence's scream that he does after a sack that he pulls off and slams the flag, and the flag goes in people's eyes, as we almost saw with John Brown 2 weeks ago?
Actually, not at all, because we have a rusher that does the same thing, just tinier. So he yells. He's probably the loudest yeller in FPF
He's like a mosquito, though. You don't hear him,
until he yells.
yeah.
but he yells,
until he
and then
gets a sack,
and then it sounds like something like that.
So we're going to have a yelling competition then.
Yeah. It's a rusher yell off. Yeah, that's for sure.
Gentlemen?
I've never been much of a screamer, but that's not a big deal. I don't know. I'm just gonna take the flag, slam it a couple of times. I guess more than 5 would be appropriate. That
5
means-
sacks.
I mean 5 sacks.
The
Right?
number we're going over under here. What are you taking the over?
So hold on, set the line properly
5?
here.
No, your lines are terrible. We're setting at
No,
5.
no.
You just called 5. It has to be
We'll go
5.
5.5.
5.5. Okay. So you're gonna go over. I'll go
I'll
under.
go well under.
I'm going over. What's your back
Sacks for who?
What a shot.
for him?
Terry
Okay,
Tam, the Dan
Chinois?
hater.
Chinois? what are we doing Chinois? What's the bet here? Cheese sticks?
We'll bet you noise.
Cheese sticks.
Wait, you guys are betting a franchise of a
Okay,
restaurant?
I know you guys love to
How
drink
can I get
chocolate
into
milk,
this?
so why don't you just drink some chocolate milk?
No, we're gonna do that at the halftime at the finals.
Okay,
It's-
because
it's-
a lot of people want to see that. Eh? They just-
yeah, I'm gonna
we
feed
have
him
this
chocolate
thing going on where after the road show we go for dinner, and the last thing last year, Mo, didn't you lose a bet and someone ordered your dinner for you and you got something
no,
you
we
didn't
never
want?
did. We never
No, we made that bet. I was supposed to order his food, but Mo backed out of the
That
freaking
does sound like Mo
of the bet, and you guys screwed me. I have to feed this guy.
I'm not surprised by Mokan's actions.
I have to
though.
feed him chocolate milk because you guys lost.
Seems like
the game
something
on
he
the
would do.
regular season.
It's very Mo
Should have
Khan.
bet him the second time.
That's it, eh?
All right,
Slowcon, is that what he goes by too?
Slow
Something?
Khan.
one thing I want to ask you guys: do you believe you're the underdogs going against 2.5 Dance?
I leave this to dope
In the FPF eyes, yes. In our eyes, no.
Okay. All right.
And FPF, it's all that matters. Right?
All right, boys. It's your platform. Let's go. What do you have to say? Last words.
Well, does this mic separate? Because I'd love
Yeah, you could
I'd love to throw it into the air like Kanye West, but I don't know if that's appropriate.
No, we need this for Sunday.
I'm not allowed to do that here.
No,
We're
no.
not ESPN where we have multiple mics.
Yeah, we have one mic.
That's the only mic. These ones don't even work. That's the only one that works.
How am I supposed to celebrate if I can't do that? I planned out the whole week.
We'll give you a prop. Here you go, Terrence.
It's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna play football, have fun. That's
Yeah,
it.
we're honestly they're just there to play ball, do what we've been doing the last 3 playoff games, and good luck. I mean, best chance of the dance.
Are you guys wearing pennies?
That's undetermined.
They will be washed.
No need because we're not wearing pennies.
Okay.
But if you're gonna wash the pennies, make sure you wash the pink kit, because I love that one. It's my
Please
favorite.
give your numbers if they are changing to Mokan so we can put them on our prep sheet.
No need.
All right, Danny. Last words.
I'm with them. You know, we're just going to show up and we're going to play hard, and whoever's the better team on that day, congrats to them.
Well, besides the fact there's a Div C title, there's also cheese sticks on the line here.
cheese sticks on the
there's
line.
a
That's bigger.
twofold in
That's
this
bigger.
game, which we will look forward to. Gentlemen, on behalf of Terry, Peasy, and
Picks. We got to make our picks.
We
Bro.
got a pick, Smoke
I think they're a little obvious, though.
Mokan, I was trying to cut us off.
Picks on
Thank you.
Facebook, right?
I'm going to pick all the divisions on Facebook, but obviously, for the sake of this podcast for this week, I'll make my picks.
Is there a spread on this game?
Vegas did not
2.5
get
points.
2.5, 4? Obviously, the Dans. 2.5 points for the 2.5
number.
Dans.
I like that number.
Like the number.
Jay sucking up to you guys now?
I'm going with the hometown heroes, STL, and the points.
Oh, surprise!
He's still not gonna
You're
pick
from like Cartierville, man. So don't even put yourself.
I'm from the mean streets of Bois-Franc, man.
Oh boy.
Mean streets.
equivalent of Connecticut.
Right behind Raymond Arena. A lot of stuff happens back there,
yeah,
man.
yeah, I'm sure.
I saw a needle once. Once.
Was it skate
sewing?
edge?
Yeah, it was for. I was exactly. Actually, I was gonna say that.
Before I make my pick, Daddy, I want to know, will you, as the home team, you get the choice. There's no actual coin toss. Will you be receiving or deferring?
I can't divulge that kind of
In
information.
that case, I'll pick 2.5 dads anyway, because I've been on you guys all season. So 2.5 dads for making me look smart.
Look, I picked against STL all season long. You know, they want me chocolate milk. I mean, how can I go against these guys? That's why I got 2.5 Dans winning by 4 points.
This is the way I see it. If the STL wins, I pick them. I look great. If Dans win, I look great because I've been pumping their tires. I've been pumping them all season.
Oh yeah,
It's because of me that they're
absolutely.
doing so good because I've been bashing.
You don't come out a genius either way on this one.
I am genius.
Well, look, Terrence,
Boy,
Dylan,
genius.
thank you very much for coming in, guys. I know you guys are big fans of the podcast.
Of course, thank you. I
I
just
don't
want
think Dylan knew
to
there was a podcast.
a little
but
shout out to my Instagram, Terrence7000, also my Snapchat world followers, Terrence7000.
You just lost
There's about
19 followers.
3,000 people watching tonight. So to those 3,000, I'm here for you guys.
Danny, thank you very much. Best of luck to the 2.5 Dans and, of course, to STL. Terry, great job as always, a blast.
Thank you,
we'll
sir.
be together for the Div C finals.
with Peasy.
Peasy will be with us, 3-man crew that we'll have this Sunday in Brossard. Don't forget, guys, Long Machine, Brossard. Don't forget.
Pennies.
Yes, pennies indeed. Good morning, London.